Hello, everybody, and welcome to HG Movie Talk. I am your co-host, Fluffy Duffy, joined here along with my other co-host. I'm just technically whatever. My other co-host, Dean's Beans. Say hello, Dean's Beans.
Hello, Dean's Beans. We can start this all again if you like, because that was awful. No, I'm kidding.
Anyways, Dean, do you want to introduce who we have here today?
Oh, we have a very special guest today. Joining us, we have Drey. Welcome.
Hi. Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Drey.
Welcome to the
nice to see you all.
podcast studio.
Yes,
Yeah, welcome to the
great
podcast
be here.
studio. It's very nice. Drey is another fellow content creator here on TikTok. Drey, do you want to give us like a quick 30-second spiel of what you do on TikTok?
Yeah, so yeah. A lot of cosplaying stuff, a lot of just random jokes that come into my head. I'm starting to get back into streaming and stuff like that. Mainly like anime, Marvel, DC. Gonna start doing something with acting as well in that. I don't know when, but that's it coming in the future. Other than that, that's pretty much it.
How's the streaming life going? I really struggle with streaming.
It can be fun, but at the same time, starting out is like kind of rough because it's just like you're just sitting there in silence with no one to talk to.
I feel like a couple times I've just tried streaming. It's like the first 20 minutes I'm like full of energy, and then like by like that 30-minute mark I'm like exhausted.
Always the 30-minute mark. It's always the 30-minute mark for me.
Yeah.
Did you say same with the podcast?
Nothing. I've never tried stream, but I want to, so maybe one day.
I mean, you've done TikTok lives, right? That's like sort of similar.
Yeah. They are pretty similar.
Yeah, they're like a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Drey, you brought us a movie today.
Yes, I did.
Because that's what we do. The series we do is called Guest Best, where we bring on a guest and we bring on their best movie, and then we talk about it. And today, you have brought us the movie The Harder They Fall.
Yes. Oh my God, I'm so excited to talk about this movie. I love this movie. Literally brings a smile to my face every time I watch it.
Okay, so Dean, what's the process? What are we doing here? Do we talk about?
No, we're not talking about the movie yet.
Oh,
shut up.
Oh,
no,
I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself.
Yeah. So I don't know. I keep saying we've only just recently started doing this, but now it's probably been a few months of.
I think, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'll say we've recently started doing this just to protect Harlan's ego from a fact that I'm going to reveal a moment later. Is where we will start this with a game of Are You Smarter Than a Fluffy Duffy, where our guest will challenge Harlan in a trivia quiz about the film of questions which I have concocted, and Harlan has lost every single time so far.
Well, I won once. We just weren't recording.
Okay.
No, that never happened.
Harlan, you might win this time because I'm just not smart.
Well, not to put Drey in a corner or anything, but every time I write this, I try and write it so Harlan wins because I feel bad for him for losing every week, but he's never managed to. So we're going to change the.
Okay.
I should also say I forgot we were doing this until like an hour and a half ago, and I was at work. So for the first time, I've actually got questions written down on paper.
Wow,
impressive. But how did you change up the game?
So normally I'd let the guest answer first and then Harlan. This time, buzz in, okay?
Ooh, I buzz in.
Okay, what's your buzzer going to be? Do each of you want to choose a buzzer? Go on, Harlan. What's your buzzer going to be? Like a word, it can be.
My buzzer will be cannon.
Cannon.
Can mine be jellyfish?
Jellyfish. Okay, I'm not going to ask why either of those.
I don't know. It was just the first thing that came into my mind.
It would have been much simpler if we both chose like single syllable words because it's much easier to buzz in.
Oh wait.
But I guess because I just
we can switch.
Wait, where did you get jellyfish?
That was the first thing that came into my head. Okay, I was just thinking jellyfish
because my camera is a Canon, so like I saw that, but jellyfish.
Oh, that explains. Okay. Oh. I was wondering where the canon came from.
Okay.
All right.
I'll just.
Canon.
I guess we're stuck
I'll
with
just do
cannon and
cup.
jellyfish.
No.
cup? Dang
I'm
it.
I'm gonna make it might be cup because that's exactly diagonal from me.
Okay, we've got 4 questions and a possible tie break.
Oh man.
Okay.
I don't know if I've worded this first question very well. Okay, let's just find out. So just buzz in. If you really want, you can interrupt the question halfway through, but you might get it wrong. 2 actors in this film also appeared in 2 separate comic book movies in 2018.
Oh.
What were the 2 comic book movies?
Cannon.
Harlan?
Idris Elba in Thor Ragnarok and Ezra Miller. Wait, Ezra Miller? No.
No!
No.
It's not Thor Ragnarok either, so you're wrong.
Wow.
Thor
I
Ragnarok
want.
Oh, wait.
came
Okay,
out
wait.
in-
can I?
Thor
okay.
Ragnarok came out in 2017, I'm afraid.
Okay, Drake can go.
Okay. So it's Zeke. I forget her last name, but she was in Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
And then I want to say Idris Elba was in Thor 2. Wait, Thor 2 didn't come out in
No.
2018. Wait a minute. Okay.
Okay, this is using a lot of brain power right now. Okay, in my defense, I said Ezra Miller because right after I watched this movie, I watched Fantastic Beasts 2.
Okay.
Why would you
So
choose to do that?
Why would he be in this? Wait a minute. Nope.
Oh man, who are some other?
Okay, either you
People.
can just give me. I can tell you which actor it is if you want.
No, tell us the project they were in, the superhero project.
Yeah, tell us
That's the
the
question.
project.
The question is, what are the 2 movies?
Oh,
Okay, then tell
give us the
draft
The
it.
actor is Idris Elba.
Of course it is.
man.
He was in 2 superhero projects.
No,
Oh!
Zazie Beetz was in Deadpool 2. Well,
Infinity War.
Yes. You know what?
Oh
To be
my
fair,
god.
because you got one each.
5 minutes.
Because you got one each, I'm going to give you both a point there because you did get one each. I can't give either of you both points there.
Right.
Okay.
I forgot Infinity War was a movie.
I
Feels like more
forgot
of an
that
event.
Idris Elba was in that.
Was
Me
in it
too.
for like a minute.
Yeah, he dies.
Like 30 seconds. Like 30. It's just his corpse in it. That's it.
Well, he sends Hulk to the other world.
Oh
And then-
yeah.
Anyway,
And then just
and then
perishes.
explodes. He dies and then explodes. So it's a double whammy, really.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's really gone.
One of the actors in this film can speak fluent German and dubbed their own German for this movie. Which actor was it?
Can speak.
Can speak.
Um,
I'm drawing blanks on
was it Idris
the
Elba?
name.
So I didn't hear any buzzers.
Oh, no. Cannon.
Canon.
Yeah.
Idris Elba.
No.
Dang it.
Okay, so if I can't remember the actor's name, can I just say the character's name? Because I'm like running a blank right
You
now.
can. I'm gonna have to bring up characters' names quickly. Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead.
Is it the? I want to say it's the lady who was playing not Mary, the other girl, not the one with the brass knuckles. The one working with.
No.
No.
Wait, whose gang are they in? Can you give us that hint?
They are with Nat Love.
They're with Nat Love.
Is it the it's the sniper guy, right?
Nope.
Cop. Okay.
Is it the cop?
Nope.
We're
Is
just gonna
it
run
Zeke?
through them.
Yes. It's
Wait,
Oh
who is
wait,
it?
really?
ZZ Beats.
ZZ Beats. Okay, I knew it.
Ah.
I knew it.
So
Something
it is
in
now
my heart
2-1,
told me.
Harlan. You got 2 more questions to bring this back. This one is easy because it's multiple choice. So
Okay.
Okay, that's
which
good.
of these is not a name that was considered for this movie? The Notorious 9, They Die by Dawn, or Spilt Blood?
The Notorious Nine. Oh wait, Cup.
Yeah.
The Notorious Nine.
Nope.
Okay, so what are the other two?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not going to read them out again.
Oh,
I can't.
canon.
You gone?
It was the second one.
No.
God damn it.
Cup, I guess.
Yeah.
Is it the last one?
It was the last one. Spilt blood.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It is
Does
now.
that mean I lose?
It is. Should I do this last question double points just for a bit of fun?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Just
Okay.
to give them some hope.
Just before production began on this movie, one of the stars caught COVID, and the studio told the director to recast this character, but he refused. Which star was it?
It was canon.
No, it wasn't canon. Direct. No, God.
Lakeith Stanfield.
Nope.
Dang it.
Cup.
Go on.
Was it Dion?
Nope.
No.
Canon. Idris Elba.
Yes.
Yeah. They were going
I
to
didn't want to
recast
say Idris
Elba.
Elba.
I understand
Wow,
that
that's
director.
mean.
That's like a
Yeah.
easy halt of production issue.
Okay.
Right.
The tiebreak is quite fun, and it is related to the last question.
Okay.
Basically, you're going to take it in turns to name Idris Elba movies. Whoever can't name one, who loses.
Okay.
So Harlan, you can start.
The harder they fall.
Sonic 2.
Thor.
Suicide Squad.
Thor 2.
Infinity War.
Thor 3.
He was in that one?
Yeah.
Shoot. I just watched him with him in it. I got nothing.
Okay, Harlan, you're going to have to name another one to be able to win.
The Dark Tower.
Well done. For the first time
Oh
ever.
wow, the
Wow.
first time.
I
Congratulations.
feel like people will be shouting some other answers.
Yes!
Just we go through them. Avengers Age of Ultron.
Oh, wait, what? When was he in Avengers Age
He's
of
in the
Ultron?
he's in the Scarlet Witch Dream thing, I think.
Oh, you're right.
Zootopia, Finding Dory, Pacific Rim, Cats, Fast and Furious.
Oh, he was in Cats.
Star Trek Beyond, The Jungle Book. That's all. Oh, he's in the second Ghost Rider movie. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Well, there you
Man,
go.
I'm
Harlan,
surprised
well
I
done.
got
for
the
winning.
Dark Tower. That was a deep dive
Congratulations.
for me.
The Dark Tower was a weird. Yeah, that wasn't even on my list.
I guess the Dark Tower before Age of Ultron, Zootopia, Jungle Book.
He was in Zootopia. I'm so mad at
Fast and
myself.
Furious.
I'm so mad at myself because now I'm remembering everything.
Fast and Furious was a big one.
Oh no,
Yeah.
he was in Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw. Is
Yeah, but he
Don't kid
was
yourself.
on Black Superman.
that what he said?
Oh, yeah.
That's what he
I
said in the
remember that
trailer.
line.
I don't think it was a line in the actual movie because everyone made fun of it so much in the trailer.
Sadly.
Hey, don't make fun of him.
I
He's
really like
special.
Idris Elba. He's great.
I love Idris Elba. I think he's amazing.
His TikToks are awesome.
He has a TikTok?
Oh yeah.
He's
Read
just a classic English gent.
We love that.
Oh, and I should have said The Office because he was in The Office.
That's not a movie.
Oh, it has to be a movie.
That's what I said, Harlan. You couldn't just say, "Oh yeah, he was in a house once."
Well, you probably would have been confused because you were like, "Oh, that not good show that ran for 3 seasons." Yeah, no, he wasn't in that. And then be like, "No, the better one that ran for 9." And you'd be
I've
like,
seen
"Oh."
more. I've seen all of both of the Offices twice.
Yeah, and the American version's better, right?
I'm not actually sure where I stand on that whole debate.
Oh, well, you're biased, so
Okay, but the real question is, what is
Exactly.
better, The Harder They Fall or a second option?
What's the second option?
just like another movie. I'm probably gonna have to go The Harder They Fall.
Yeah.
I know that's kind of a controversial choice,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't care if it's controversial. I'm right.
Okay, so Dre, we
Yeah.
kind of have this understanding when it comes to like people's quote unquote favorite movies, right? Where like, you know,
Yes.
a person's like number one movie doesn't have to be like the objectively best movie of all time, but it's just something
Right.
that
Yeah.
means a lot to them, and they had like a good viewing experience or blah 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 blah. So with that said, why did you bring this movie?
One, because I just oh it was like I just got out of school for my winter quarter, and I was at my sister's house and she put that movie on for us. And like I was just hooked. There's music that I used to listen to as a kid. There's the story is just literally about just it's just black cowboys, and I've never seen that before, and seeing that before just made my day. And seeing how they acted and just low-key relating to like each of them, and like they all had their own little story in a way. They all had their own personalities. It was just so nice to see a story about just black people in the West. And the music was great. The fights were great. I every time I see the story, every time I see the movie, I just know exactly what's going to happen next, and I love that. And I love how the story just like shoots me in the heart every time. And yeah, and also I guess it kind of holds a place in my heart because my nickname is Cowboy, so I automatically love cowboy movies. So
that would do it.
it all makes sense, really.
I do think this like movie's interesting because like, I didn't know, like I didn't really like ever think about it, but the fact that like most cowboys were black, they weren't white, but just because of like Hollywood and their amazing track record with inclusion of all people, it's just we just expect all cowboys to look exactly like Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
So it was really interesting. And also like this movie is just like not only an ode to like old Western movies, but like the twists are good. Everything about it is awesome. I love this movie
it's
much.
It's great. I love it.
And also it has that over the top Quentin Tarantino-esque blood and gore.
And I don't really like gore like that, but like this one,
gore isn't like too bad. There's just people getting shot.
No, yeah, it's just like over the top.
It's just like
violence rather than gore.
People getting knocked 6 feet in the air from a gunshot,
and then getting knocked right back down with another bullet.
Right, but that's awesome. So it's okay.
It's great. Yeah.
I love a Western, me.
I mean,
so I at the end of this came out last year, 2021.
Yes.
At the end of the year, like around November time, I made a list of all the movies that came out that year that I still wanted to watch. And this movie was on that list. And there was one reason why I never got around to watching it. And that's simply because every time I'd look at this list to choose a movie to watch, I'd be like, oh, what should I watch? I'll go, oh, this one's 2 hours and 20 minutes long, so I won't watch it because this one's only 2 hours and 10 minutes long. So I'd rather watch that one. And that's my reason for never watching it until now. And you know what? I very much enjoyed it.
That's good.
I think
glad y'all enjoyed it.
There was only one complaint I had with this movie. It's not an actual complaint, but spoilers for the end of the movie. But when the two girls are fighting, I forget their names, but Domino and the other
Joker's fake girlfriend and
yes, they were fighting in like this color area of like where they like made and they had pools of color, and none of them fell into it. And I was really hoping they would, because I'm like, that would look really cool, but they didn't.
That would have looked really cool.
They were teasing me.
I
mean, the fight was awesome, but
yeah, the fight was awesome. Now that I'm thinking about that, that would have been something cool to do.
That's like probably my only complaint about this movie.
Okay.
but my on the other side of it, I think this movie probably has one of the best openers of all time.
Yeah, it's
Oh
really
my God,
fun.
that opening is the first time I saw it, it literally just sent chills down my spine. I was genuinely scared.
Because we don't know what's going on. Like when you
Yeah.
get into a movie that like all I knew about this was like Idris Elba Cowboys. That was what I knew about this movie. So I was like sitting down, I didn't know what I was getting myself into, and that automatically it was like, oh, okay,
Like, oh
okay.
yeah, stuff gets
I'll
real in
put
this
on my
movie.
seatbelt. Um, yeah. Dean, what are your thoughts on the opening?
I think it's super cool. That's just pretty much it. And I enjoyed the scene just after that in the church as well. I think that was a good continuation
Mm.
before
Oh
it
yeah.
kicked
The
in.
why don't you bring him in? Because I'm worth
Mhm.
10. Mm,
Right.
that was cool. Also, this is the first time I've really ever seen Jonathan Majors in something.
Hmm.
Yeah, same.
Besides Loki.
Right.
Spoilers, I guess.
Spoilers,
Oops.
I mean, if
spoilers
you
that
have
Jonathan Majors appears
if you
in one.
haven't seen it,
It's been a year, so
yeah, it's
I
been a year.
think
Y'all should know.
um but I loved him and he was badass. That
He
scar
was,
was always chilling. Every time you looked at that, I was like, oh.
yeah, he
It
was
was
great
fun.
in this movie. I loved him.
I think
The
everyone was really cool in this movie. I think there was lots of good performances all around.
okay,
Yeah.
I have two questions for both of you.
Okay.
Yes.
One, did you see the twist at the end of the movie coming?
Wait, what? Remind
The
me what
tw-
happened again?
the twist being that Idris Elba was Jonathan Majors' brother.
Oh no, I did not see that coming at
I
all.
think I think
I
I
was like,
thought of it halfway through the movie and then forgot I thought of it until the end.
and
Like
when
it
I
wasn't
first
like I
watched
was
it, I
sitting
was
there
like,
waiting. Oh, now they're going to reveal this. It was just a thought I had, and then I forgot it, and then the twist happened, and I was like, oh,
I just thought he was gonna like be revealed to be like, I didn't. In my mind, I was like, maybe it's like his actual dad, like he was just like adopted or like given away. I wasn't expecting brother, but it still worked.
It did work, and I think like because like there was this one point in the movie where it was a close up of Idris Elba holding the ring,
Hmm.
which I was
Oh
very
yeah,
confused about, and I was like,
right.
I just kind of forgot about it. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess that's a thing. And also,
Yeah,
a big unanswered question that I had during the entire movie is why did Jonathan Majors' character have a scar on his forehead? Like, why did he do the cross? And then
hmm,
it's kind of answered at the end because Idris Elba's character, Rufus Buck, did it out of like jealousy and anger towards his kid for getting everything that he wanted. So to
yeah.
mock him, kind of he like marked him as like a child of God, even though like,
It's
well,
not.
yeah.
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 Okay, second question. This one's way less insightful, I guess, but it's so cool. Who was better, the quick drawer on Nat Love's team or Rufus's Buck team? So Cherokee Bill.
Cherokee Bill.
Cherokee Bill.
You guys
Are you
like
kidding
Cherokee
me?
Bill more?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love Cherokee Bill.
he's perhaps the best
He's
character in this movie.
he, no, he's probably one of my favorite characters in this whole movie. He is just
But the gunslinger, I wait, what's his name? The gunslinger on.
See, you don't even know his name, so he can't be that good.
Well,
um
that's true. He doesn't have a
it's
badass.
Chris. It's Chris. It's Chris, I think.
Is it
It might be
Chris?
Chris. I remember hearing Chris. Someone look
Wait,
this
hold
up.
on. One of the characters' name is Pickett, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's very confusing because in Fantastic Beasts 2, there's also a character named Pickett.
Stop talking about that bad movie. I don't want to think about it.
Well, rumor has it the third one's worse.
I've seen the third one, and it's better than the second one.
Wait, what?
Oh.
You okay? Well, that's not what we're talking about. But my friend would disagree with you greatly.
Just
Oh.
I cannot stand that second movie.
Sorry, I should have thought about this before asking a British person about Harry Potter. That
The
was a
thing
mistake
is,
of
Should've-
mine.
the
You
thing
should've
about the
known.
second one is the plot of that movie is, hey, let's stop these people from stopping the Holocaust.
Oh wow.
That's the plot of the movie.
Dre, have you watched Harry Potter?
I watched the first movie like halfway and then my friend turned it off, so we never finished it.
With, like the first movie, as in like the Sorcerer's Stone with the Philosopher's Stone.
You,
Sorry.
Yeah, that one.
you,
And I haven't finished it, and I want to finish it, but at the same time,
So you
I
need
am
somebody
just
that really loves it to show you it, or else you're just gonna realize it's not very good.
honestly, I think that's what I need.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, the first two are like, if I was to put them under any category, I'd throw them along with Miss Marvel,
Mhm.
where like it's not bad, but it's just like more made for
Wow.
kids.
I really liked Miss Marvel.
I like
I
Miss
love
Marvel
Miss
too.
Marvel.
I like the Philosopher's Stone.
I'm not a massive fan of the Philosopher's Stone. Miss Marvel was like the live action Spider-Verse, and I love Spider-Verse.
Have you seen
That
Miss Marvel?
I feel yes, I have.
Okay, good.
I think it's literally it. She just reminds me a lot of Spider Verse and how the vibe that movie gave off.
Yeah, and
Just live
Spider-Verse is like
action.
my second favorite movie ever, or third.
Right.
Oh, speaking of Spider-Verse, this is very new news.
The Spot.
Have you guys seen the villain for the new movie?
It's the Spot, right?
The Spot. Yes.
He looks very creepy, and I like it.
Yeah.
I
I think
think
he's
like
gonna work great with the animation.
arguably the worst part of the first movie was Kingpin.
I
Not
really
the not the
liked-
worst, not the
I
worst
really
part, but
liked
the least good.
Kingpin. I think it was really
Mm.
cool. Hey, it's
At
the line he said.
times,
And
But,
the
like, he
Prowler was a
wasn't-
great villain as well.
But he wasn't as strong, I think, as like other plot points.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
just
don't-
like
I
listening
don't-
to him talk.
Wait, who voices that
That
again?
little
Who
movie
voices
about-
Kingpin?
It's Lieb Schreiber, I believe, the guy who was
Oh, Sabretooth.
Sabretooth, I believe.
Yes, you're right. That's the Schreiber.
Hey, Spider-Man.
That's really good.
We got very distracted there, but that's what happens, you know?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think. I mean, this movie's easier to talk about. Like we've had to talk about, Dre. I don't know if you've seen this movie before, but have you ever seen the movie Spotlight?
Speaking of the Spot,
No, I haven't.
So it's just
what is it about?
it's a very light movie. It's very fun. It's about this news team uncovering the pedophilic nature of the Christian church. So it's
Oh.
fun.
if people
talk
are
about-
regular listeners of this podcast, they're gonna have no idea where you're going right.
But anyways, we have. Do you know the creator Dre new, who's now Newt Films, but was before Newt to Marvel?
Probably.
Probably. We
Probably.
had her on, and we talked about this movie, and I think we talked about it for a total of like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And for the rest of the time, we just like completely diverted the situation, the conversation. I mean,
that's good. No one wants to talk about.
yeah, honestly, like
church.
that's probably the best movie to not talk about it on a podcast about that.
Yeah.
Maybe no, I reckon that'd be a great movie to talk about on a better podcast.
Yeah, on another podcast.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
not ours.
Yeah.
Not.
We're too light and fun.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
way too fun.
We're way too funny here.
Anyways, going back to the movie, what's your guys' favorite death?
Cherokee Bill.
Cherokee
Or
Cherokee
Idris
Bill's
Elba,
death?
if you're counting Idris Elba. Ooh.
His death was really
Mm.
good.
Can I just say the entire train scene?
Yeah.
Oh, that
every-
was awesome.
Oh, it was just so good. I
When
just
Cherokee
love it.
Bill did that like leg slash thing. Ooh.
Yeah. And when Idris Elba gets in, he's like, "Where's the who can drive the train?" And it's the kid. He's like, "Kill everyone but him."
And then there's like that
Jaw
slow-mo.
dropped. Oh my god, I love it. I love it so much.
Good fun.
I feel like this was so like this for me personally. This was a super. I'm like disappointed I didn't get to this movie sooner because. Hold on. I think. Trying to think about
Go on.
excluding Logan, because that's kind of a Western, but kind of like a neo-noir thing. This
Mhm.
might be my favorite Western.
Bold take.
Good.
I haven't
Good.
seen a lot. I don't think I've seen like a single Clint Eastwood movie. So
I've converted another
About
person.
Scott Eastwood.
Oh, you're right. The classic Scott Eastwood film. What was he in?
Go on, name a Scott Eastwood film. I don't know why I'm gonna have a look at Scott Eastwood.
I think the only other, don't laugh at me at this, the only other Western film I've seen was Rango by DreamWorks, I think. Is that the person
Yeah,
who made that?
it's
I don't know.
DreamWorks.
Yeah, that was like the only other one I've ever seen in my life, I think.
Pacific Rim
Which is weird to
Uprising.
say.
Pacific Rim Up, the classic
Pacific
Scott
Rim.
Eastwood flick.
He's in
Pacific Rim
Suicide
2.
Squad. Is he? Who's he in Suicide?
Oh yes, he is like a another agent like
Rick Flag.
yeah, like Rick Flag.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about this? Okay.
Well, we're talking. I feel like if the topic ever is westerns, Clint Eastwood will be brought up at some point.
He has to be brought up.
Yeah.
Even though I
if
don't
the
think
topic is ever Clint Eastwood, Scott Eastwood will be brought up.
that's true. I think of other things I really liked about this movie.
What is everyone's favorite part of this movie, or like favorite aspect?
Hmm.
Drew just
Oh,
went ass.
You know what I really liked was when they blew up the money, and as the money that's like on fire is falling down, you get to see it in the reflection of Idris Elba's eye.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That was cool.
Besides the train massacre scene, I think the bank robbing scene, honestly, very good. I loved Cuffy. She was fucking hilarious. When she was just like, I didn't see my partner over there. He don't want to hurt nobody, but I'm different. I move out of the gate. Love her for that.
Dean, what's your favorite part?
I'd probably say the opening. Like
the opening
from the start of the movie to the title.
Speaking of the title sequence is
cool.
It not only serves it shows you like who's in the movie, whatever, but it also like is exposition in a very smart way where it just like shows you that there's a Nat Love gang and then a Rufus Black gang.
Rufus Black gang, yeah.
Rufus Buck, not Rufus Black.
Yeah, Rufus Buck.
And Rufus Black, but like, and how they're at odds. And then like you just kind of understand it, and then they just hop right into it.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, also cameo in this movie, Coach from New Girl. Have you guys seen New Girl?
No.
Well, he's the guy
that was a real dead conversation to start there, Harlan.
He's the guy that Nat Love lets go. Like he shoots the ropes.
Oh wait, yeah.
That's Coach.
Oh wait. Oh. Okay, yeah.
Girl. Anybody who watches New Girl, they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, that's Coach."
Oh my god, I know him.
Anyone who watches New Girl is like, Harlan, shut up. That's not to do with the movie.
Yes, it is. It's more to do with like Fantastic Beasts.
Why do you keep bringing him up?
More to do than Scott Eastwood, Dean.
Oh, we have fun. Harlan and I do actually. We haven't had a podcast where we get annoyed with each other recently because we haven't had a guest in a while.
That's true. It is like confirmed that like whenever we have a guest on, it's always me getting made fun of by the end. And so far that hasn't happened, which is great. And I think that's because we have an American guest on. When we have a British guest on, it's almost instant.
No, but I do always manage to turn the American guests on team most of the time.
That's true. But see, me and Dre like know each other.
Yeah, we know each other.
We played Fortnite together.
It won't take long. I'll be able to turn.
But if you reference the Fantastic Beasts one more time, I might just explode.
No promises.
No, but like the thing is, if you're bringing up a movie that somebody cares about, that would make sense. But nobody cares about Fantastic Beasts.
Let alone Fantastic Beasts 2.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not even the first one. It's the second one.
Technically it's Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald.
That's not his name.
I can't say it right, so every time I say it wrong.
Grindelwald. Hey, it's me. I'm Grindelwald. What's up?
We can't.
That's what a guy called Grindelwald talks like.
It's not. It doesn't sound wrong, but it just feels like you're saying it wrong.
Grindelwald, but I think it's Grindelwald.
I like the other pronunciation better. Not gonna lie, I'm just gonna call him
Grindelwald.
Grindelwald.
I'm gonna call him Grindelfold now.
You're the
Sorry.
best role, Grindelwald.
Just rolls off the tongue. Grindelfold.
No, you've got that.
You know what? Technically, there are 3 actors in here that are in Marvel movies. I mean, they're in superhero movies.
Yeah, Idris Elba, Jonathan Majors, Zazie Beetz.
Mason Majors.
Yeah. Yes, Beetz.
There's 2 actors in this movie that are in Marvel and DC.
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba.
Zazie Beetz is in Joker.
Oh wait,
he is? Who's she in Joker?
Yeah, she is. She's in Joker. Don't ask me who she played.
She's Joker's imaginary girlfriend.
I was gonna guess that. But I didn't want to be wrong.
Isn't she?
Yes, she is.
I think so. Yeah.
I've got to check that now, just in case I'm not, wrong. But I'm never wrong, so I should be fine.
Speaking of Joker 2, me and Dean have talked about it. Dre, what are your thoughts? Have you seen Joker, right? I mean, obviously.
Yeah, I've seen Joker. Yeah, I've seen Joker.
Some people haven't.
I'm like, I'm a lot like Joker from the movie Joker.
Get out. Leave.
What are your thoughts on Joker, Dre?
I like the Joker movie. I just love it. Honestly, it's really good. I don't know what they're gonna do for the second movie, because after the first one, it was just like, if it was just a standalone movie, that would be great. But like, now they're giving it a sequel. I'm like, what can you really add to him?
See, the thing is, I'm not like, I don't dislike it at all. I'm not just a massive fan of that first movie, so I don't really mind that they're doing a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
I think, in my opinion, if I'm looking at it, I think the best way they can do it is because like Joker's character arc more or less is complete, right? Like they kind of like in that arc he had a beginning and an end. And I think the only way they can do it is how he deals with somebody admiring him, like looking up to him, and how he how he's able to take that and like manipulate it and do all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I think the direction you would take the character is actually turn him into the Joker, because at the moment he's just a sad guy who shot a guy on TV. Like, he's not a villain. Like, he's not a super villain.
Yeah, he's not a super villain yet. So I think that
him into like an actual villain who like
the second movie is gonna
have
just
him rob a bank. Like,
I'm
gonna do something evil instead of
But he is an icon, though. He's definitely an icon in that universe.
He's getting fans.
Yeah, so but like, if that Joker came up against Batman, he would be killed in about 0.1 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's an origin story, Dean. He's not supposed to be the main big bad Joker that kills Lois Lane.
On the origin story of Harlan becoming a cool guy.
Wow.
That was a good one. That was a really good one. That was really funny, Dean.
See, I thought he was actually crying for a second.
This podcast is crumbling around us.
It's just all gonna fall apart soon.
Oh, God forbid one of us mentions Fantastic Beasts one more time.
I swear to God, Harlan, I will find you.
Hey, I've got his address. I'll send it to you.
Send it to me. I will walk over there.
I think Evan has it too.
His address last night.
No, I did not. I sent it in the afternoon.
Well, it was my night.
Well, it wasn't for me. And it wasn't for Dre either.
Speaking of night, I have a friend that lives in California, right? And she was like, "Oh, can we like all call each other tonight and stuff like that?" I was like, "Why aren't you gonna call us tonight? Does that mean she's like waking up at like 11 o'clock and saying, 'Oh yeah, I want to talk to my friends'?" I thought California had like its separate time zone, like in Europe or like in Australia, like how they get night and we get day, and we get day and they get night.
Wow, that's impressive.
No, it's not.
It's not. Because I was in
different time zones, Harlan.
They're 2 hours behind.
What do you think?
They're 3 hours behind.
Oh yeah,
Harlan. What do you think someone would sound like if they were in a 7 to 8 hour time zone difference to you behind you?
Okay, I need to think about this for a second.
So 7 to 8 hours behind you.
They probably sound a little bit like it's a pizza pie, it's a spicy meatball, mamma mia, pizza pie, something like that, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
The Italians are not gonna like that joke.
If they don't like that joke, they hate this podcast.
The Italians stopped listening to this podcast a long time ago, or maybe they love it.
Or episode, yeah, or they adore us. Every Italian.
Recently, we got tagged in a TikTok on how to do an Italian accent.
Yeah. So Dre, to clue you in, we have a couple inside jokes that I'm like surprised anybody that listens to this podcast gets. But every podcast we mention, we throw in an Italian accent.
Why did that even start? When did that start?
It started, we talked about Jared Leto for some reason.
No, I think the Italian accent started before that. The Italian accent was before House of Gucci.
Well, it doesn't have to be before. I mean, the trailer could have been out.
I think we've been doing it for a very long time.
I didn't mean to do that, and I'm like, oh wow, I hope nobody mentions that, but Dre did. So
I always catch everything.
You're always watching.
I reckon it's unrelated to the House of Gucci thing, because when that came out, I was like, wow, this is such good Italian accent.
Oh, that's true. Well, somebody's got to go back.
Not me.
Not me. Sorry, Dre.
I will go back.
You gotta go through. You've got to listen to all 53 episodes and
53 episodes. Say less. I will happily listen to 53 episodes.
That's only like 2 days of your time.
I've listened to all of them.
2 days. I'll be fine.
You have listened to all. I have not listened to all of them.
Well, you've listened to all of them in the fact that you've existed throughout all of them.
But I'm not listening.
Yeah, I'm. Oh, okay. That's why I said I've listened twice, because I've listened to them when I filmed it and then I've edited it. This is
true.
Not an interesting conversation.
I'm really interested. Can you keep going?
It's somewhat interesting.
Keep going. Keep talking about yourself.
So today I woke up. I had breakfast, yogurt, cereal, and banana. It was a triple whammy.
Whoa, that's a pretty good breakfast. Wait, what kind of yogurt was it? Was it Greek yogurt?
No.
Okay, good.
It was just a normal cherry yogurt, I believe, or strawberry. It was red.
I hate Greek yogurt.
Do you?
Hate it?
Yeah.
That's unexpected. And
I don't like the texture of yogurt, honestly.
Any yogurt?
Feels weird.
It
just feels weird in my mouth. I'm sorry.
I'm
what about like
yogurt?
Yogurt. Oh, you making one of our accents?
Yeah.
In it?
You're British.
Are you a little bit parched? Do you need me to get you a water bottle?
Tuesday.
I say water bottle.
Water
bottle.
And there they go.
Water bottle.
Oh my god.
You're making fun of Idris Elba right now, guys.
As long as he doesn't see it.
Idris Elba is a big fan of this podcast, Dre.
Yeah, him and Willem Dafoe.
Idris Elba, if you see this, I don't mean anything. Hit me up.
I would love
to work for you.
Come onto this podcast and talk about his favorite movie, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And we're like, no, Idris Elba. What's Willem Dafoe's favorite movie again? I forgot that joke we did.
I don't know. All he messages us about is his wiener. He just keeps talking about that.
That's what you keep talking about to me every time. That's true.
Yo, but he has like he's packing. Willem Dafoe is packing.
I don't want to talk about this.
I have to edit it out every week. Every week.
Good. I hope
it's like a 40-minute segment.
You know what? No. Don't edit it this time. Let the people know.
I'll leave it in this time.
Yeah.
Willem Dafoe's wiener is so big that when he filmed a movie.
Okay, yeah, I'm editing it out.
No. When he filmed a movie, the director had to get a stand-in because it was too distracting to have him actually naked.
Huh. Good to know, Harley.
And I think about that a lot.
How often?
Do you think about?
I know
why
at
do you
least
think
once a
about
week
him?
when we
Why do you
record
think
this
about
like
that?
Probably every other time I see him.
Oh, so
Okay.
you meet up for brunch, and then the second time you meet up for brunch the next week, you're like, "Wow, Willem Dafoe, I cannot stop thinking about your wiener. You're so
Your
American."
gigantic wiener, Mr. Defoe. I can't stop thinking about
My
it. I'm
grandma's listening to this right now, and she's like, "What?"
sorry.
Sorry, Grandma. I love you.
Okay.
Hey, Grandma.
Okay.
Are you reeling it back in?
I don't. I mean, to be honest, I was going to, and I was like, I've got no idea how long we've been going for, so I don't know if I should like stop it or if I should.
The podcast?
Yeah.
Are we ending the podcast?
No, I mean, I like?
Oh my God,
This is our last episode, guys.
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
Episode
it's
53.
ending after this. I'm sorry.
I've always
We
said
gotta go.
53 is my favorite number.
Really?
I'm never going to talk to Harlan again. Never going to see him.
Is that why you have the number 53 tattooed on your neck?
That's
Back
why
of your neck?
I've stopped at 53,000 followers, and I refuse to get any more.
But don't you have like 56?
Respect.
Yeah. That joke would be
56
funny if I.
56.7 to be exact.
That was gonna be funny if I just imagine Dean just be like block on all his followers every time it gets over.
I just blocked 3,000 people at once. I'm like,
I could believe it.
Okay, I don't know if I'm trying to remember. Dre, you have 75 or 70 70
70, I think it's 75, 76.
0.7. I think it's 75.7.
how
Seven.
do you always do this?
How do I always do what?
You just always like,
75.6. Damn it.
It's what?
It's 75.6.
Okay, I always get the two numbers switched.
in fact,
Yeah,
Harlan
that
can
is
get
the number.
his exact number of followers down to the exact person because he checks every 30 seconds.
That's true. Let's see. Who's the last person to follow me?
Let's hear it.
It's Dean.
Yeah. Come on, give him a shout out.
That'd be funny.
Sophia King 14.
I don't think.
Sofa King.
Congratulations.
No, it's not Sophia. It's Sofa King 14.
Okay.
Sofa
I don't
King.
think that's true.
Okay. Congrats, Sofa
I
King.
think
You got your very own shout out.
You should refresh.
Did you just
think
unfollow
so.
me? No, Dean.
Oh wow.
You just
He actually did it.
followed me. So, wow.
That's hilarious.
You're jumping up my
really good.
following list now. If someone clicks on who I'm following, they're like, "Oh, he just started following Harlan."
They're gonna be super confused. They'll be like, "Don't they have a podcast?"
Why would he do
Not
that?
anymore because this is the last episode, everyone.
Oh,
Okay.
I guess so.
Final
Disclaimer:
question
it is not the
Afterwards.
last episode.
is I just made up this question on the spot. Would you want a sequel to this film?
No. Well, actually,
Honestly, okay. Not technically a sequel, but like another movie like this. Yes.
Yeah. It would be
I don't
called
think-
The Hardest They Fall.
Yes. The hardest they fall.
or the
Oh.
harderer they fall.
The
Yeah.
harder they fall. Because they would title it like that because they know people would watch that. I would watch that.
I would watch that.
Or
what would
the
it have to
harder
be
they
about?
get back up.
The harder they get back. That's even better. I like that.
Harlan does
Or-
not look convinced.
Or they get back up. The harder they fall, they get back up
Softly.
softly. The
Softly.
softer they get back up.
Okay.
Man, we're so good at movies.
Yeah. Dre, feel free to plug your stuff. All the links will be in the bio, but just do it
Now,
now.
Oh, now? Okay. Follow me on TikTok.
Time's up.
It's
No, I'm
me.
joking.
No, shut up. It's me.Drey. It has a Z. Do not forget that.
Or Z if you're British.
they say
Oh,
Z
Zed.
differently.
They do?
Yeah,
I'm
Like
pretty
Zed,
sure
like they
most of the
they
listeners
say
of
it
this
ZED.
podcast- Yeah, we say
Oh,
Z.
ZED. That's cool. I didn't know
I
that.
think, I
So
think most of
HC
our-
Joe is not
Yeah.
HC Joe there. It's HZ Joe.
Yeah.
It said, ooh, that sounds cooler. What the heck?
I think most of our
let's see.
followers are British, so listeners are British.
Nope,
They're
faking
you should
it.
go follow. You should go follow my Twitch. It's me. It's me, Dre. It's just that's it.
Nice.
Instagram, I don't know, but it's all in my bio. You should just go
Yeah.
to TikTok,
There you
go to
go.
the bio.
It'll be linked in the
Simple.
description of this anyway. Thank you for joining us. It's been a
Okay.
pleasure. And
You're
thank
welcome.
you for
It was so
making
much fun
us-
being here.
Thank you,
for
Dre.
making us watch a movie that we wouldn't have otherwise seen.
I'm very happy that y'all watched it and y'all liked it.
Yeah.
It was very good. Thank you.
No problem. Happy to help.
Next week, who knows what we're doing? What is
All
it?
right. What
Yeah.
are we doing next week? Who
We'll
knows?
figure it
We'll find out.
Movies.
You'll find out. The listener, you will.
Listen, me.
Yeah, Dre will find out. We'll
Yes,
text. We'll
I'll
let Dre
find
know.
out.
Let you know. You're not invited, but we'll let you know.
I'm not invited. I'm not invited, but I'll just know about it.
We'll just like have you in the Zoom call, but just like you don't talk.
We'll mute.
Yeah,
you
I'll
and
just stay.
turn your video
I'll
off.
just stay silent. And I'll turn the camera off, and I'll just like be standing in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect.
Anyway,
Perfect.
see you next-
Adios, everybody.
Oh, I've
All right.
actually- Bye.